Verdun is a pretty fucking good game. As you might guess, Verdun is a World War I trench warfare game, a first-person shooter which is brought to you by indie devs M2H and Blackmill Games. The game released on the 28th of April 2015 after around a year or so of early access, but I first tried playing it around a year into release when I was trying to find my hardcore shooter fix, to which I was far from disappointed. Verdun's main mode is called Frontlines, where you try to gain ground by pushing and defending trenches. You might think this sounds simple enough, but once your virtual boots hit the ground, a lesson will be quickly learned. That lesson being, the war's fucking hard, dude. There are other game modes you can play like Rifle Deathmatch as well, but Frontlines is the core of the game. You either play as a member of the Entente forces or the Central factions, who take turns in defending or attacking a certain area in the map. If you successfully manage to capture an enemy zone, you then have to defend your newly commandeered trench, hole, or other similarly miserable and shitty area against the very people you took it from. If succeeding that, you then continue to proceed to try and take as much land off your enemies as possible. Doing this is often a case of getting your squad leader into enemy territory, forward spawning your squad on your leader and causing all sorts of hell from the inside. This game mode mixed with the setting and weaponry of the game make for an exceptional piece of entertainment. Verdun can be satisfying, terrifying, upsetting and hilarious all in one match. Getting hit with a rifle, which almost all units have access to, is pretty much always going to one-hit kill you, even in the body, whilst other weapons like pistols still only take 2 shots to kill, unless you get a headshot of course. Meaning every action you take in Verdun most likely directly corresponds with your chance of survival. You have access to many historically accurate methods to deal with your enemies. Included are a relatively large selection of rifles, handguns, and machine guns. But if you're a squad leader, you also have access to artillery, gas, recon planes depending on your squad type. In Verdun, you can create your own squad of 4, choosing from any of the various factions, all of which with different weapon loadouts, choices, and perks. Each member of your squad plays a specific role, whether it be a good old-fashioned sniper or just a dude with a fucking club and some nades. You also get to choose your squad name, and with being the internet you can probably guess how that goes. The visuals admittedly are probably not Verdun's strongest point, but they are good enough to keep you immersed, and I feel they're up to par for what is needed, as the game, as it should be, is truly all about the gameplay. With the game being more focused on realism, your movement's pretty limited. You can't exactly look cool trying to 360 no-scope dolphin dive drop shot people in this game, and you most definitely will get punished for it. Where the game really thrives for me, as you could imagine, is the gunplay. Whether you're cross-map doming motherfuckers, or pistol blasting bitches in a bunker, or just flaming dudes with a flamethrower in the trenches, it all feels so goddamn satisfying. And you always know that if you missed, then you know it was probably through fault of your own. I feel that the lack of movement options increases the general satisfaction upon winning a gun battle in this game, because you know it was due to either your aim, positioning, or reaction speed, and not some other cheap bullshit, and thus making every engagement feeling more meaningful and rewarding. Of course there can be times where this is not the case. With forward squad spawning, spawn killing can occur, but hey, I guess that's war, and you just gotta suck it up and get good. Verdun was exactly the type of hardcore shooter I was looking for. I've spent many hours learning and enjoying this game, and I'm sure I'll have many more. Even more so with the announcement of the upcoming standalone DLC titled Tannenberg, due to release later in 2017. So if you want that skill-based hardcore FPS, I couldn't recommend this game more. In my experience, the community for Verdun is great, and often a very humorous place to be. Another great thing is that the devs always seem to listen to their community, and even have a Discord where you can speak about the game, make suggestions, find a fire team, or even directly report problems to the devs. And from personal experience, I can tell you that their response time and customer service is absolutely stellar. So that's all I really have to say. This game is fucking great. Some of the most intense, frantic, and rewarding moments I've had in gaming have been from Verdun. If that sounds like your thing, or you just want to fuck up some dudes in a World War I setting, then I suggest you give it a shot if you haven't already. It's a pretty cheap game, and it's often in sales, and also is available on all platforms. But if not, even so, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.